Leicester 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. What a game. What a win for Wolves and Vitor Pereira in their first game. Do not adjust your screens. Matt Cooper has actually made it to a game. Matt, thoughts on that? It's nice, good atmosphere. Nice to get 3 points and a clean sheet.
Yeah, to be fair, it was first half was magical. We missed the third goal because we went down for a beer, but second half they managed the game so well. I mean, even when the board had up on 90 minutes, they took a draw. So the fact that they've come away with 3 points and a clean sheet, which we've been dying for in recent weeks, they just seem a lot more assured, a lot more well drilled. And he's only had 2 or 3 days with them, so he might be the new manager bounce. But I mean, the early signs are positive against a really poor Leicester side. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, very, very early days. You saw Wolves play with a 5 at the back today. Interesting, I mean, Gary O'Neill tried this with the back 5 and Doc and Semedo both in the team, but he almost did it as opposite roles, with Doc as the right wing back and Semedo as the centre back. I thought today Semedo as the right back, Matt, worked so much better than Doc there.
I think Doc gets into some really good positions in the final third, even in his...
Leicester or Wolves?
Wolves. Gold and black. Great win, mate.
Good.
Yes.
Happy days.
Great,
staying up?
Great Christmas. We're going to say it, mate.
Yeah,
definitely.
Good.
Take care, mate. Yeah, Doc gets into really good positions in the final third, but I think when you come away from home, that switch makes sense. Semedo's okay going forward, but Doc gives you that, you know, that back stick where we're susceptible to conceding.
Yeah.
He wins headers great. He's so good in the air. So for me, kind of, when you look at it like that, you think that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he got it. I think he got it bang on as well. That double pivot as well with Andre and Gomez. Sometimes a little bit wasteful, but in the second half they calm things down so well.
Yeah, I mean, waiting to hear what's happened with Lamina. He wasn't in the squad at all today. A knock. But Rodrigo Gomez, a left wing back as well. Again, when he signed for Wolves, he made a name for himself at Leicester as a wing back, although he was on the right. So he's had a game today, and I thought he showed a lot today. Forced an error to get the second goal as well, which is nice to get him on the score sheet. But that's what Vitor needs between now and the end of the season. Players that are hungry, players that want to play in the Wolves shirt.
Yeah, he's very enthusiastic today. I know it's in the podcast in the week. Him, Forbes, Andre, look miles off it. And today I'm going somewhat to be proven wrong, really. I thought Andre was fantastic. Rodrigo did so well on the left side. And like you said, it's not his natural side. He kept wanting to cut in on his right a little bit, but
yeah,
he was just so switched on. Never switched off. And a lot of it came down the left and the right for Leicester.
Yeah.
And I thought we did excellently, but also defended that back stick really well as well, because that's such an important part of that role.
Backstick and set pieces as well. I mean, how often, even at Ipswich last week, how often set pieces of Wolves look fragile and really poor. Today, Leicester had a lot of free kicks and corners in dangerous areas, and Wolves defended it so well. Yeah. It was just overall a much more solid performance. And Goncalo Guedes, who I'm not going to say I gave him stick, but I just sort of doubted his ability a couple of weeks ago on the podcast, and I gave him credit even after the Ipswich game, which we lost. Yeah. But today, Matt, he's got himself a goal and got himself assist, and all of a sudden, maybe it helps with being a Portuguese manager involved, but all of a sudden puts himself as one of the names on that team sheet quite a lot more often.
I don't so it's his ability as well. It almost feels like
confidence is a big thing,
and his motivation. I think he's got that sort of body language where he just can't be arsed. Yeah. He looks like he can't be arsed, but he ran himself into the ground today, got the goal. I think he's always a threat. He's not one of those people who's going to go through 2-3 players and score a goal, but he gets into the right areas and in and around the box. He is fairly deadly. At the end, the fans were singing his name.
They found you, mate.
Which is the fans were singing his name, and I can't remember the first time that's ever happened. But of course, they didn't clap back, did they?
Yeah, of course not. I mean, the atmosphere was great. I mean, it's the first time in a long time that I felt so happy to be in a Wolves end. Like, the home games have been difficult, and I'm not going to stand here and say I've done loads of away games, but the away games just have been a bit of a drag as well. But the atmosphere, of course, there was a chance against the ownership today, but from as soon as we got into Leicester, it just seemed like there was a buzz around Molyneux, almost as if Wolves came here, and look, you never expect to get a win or get anything, but there was a lot of positivity, and obviously the new manager bounce is massive, but with Manchester United losing today as well, look, they might bounce back on Boxing Day. But
go.
I mean, get your passports renewed, but it gives us a lot of confidence going into Boxing Day and the Christmas fixtures. It's so tough going into the new year.
I fancied us today because Leicester had a bit of
a
small bounce under Van Nistelrooy, but obviously Leicester have been very poor this season, and so have we. But new manager bounce, I thought we've got a chance today, and I think most neutrals would probably have backed us. But yeah, as soon as we got into Leicester, it's Christmas time. Everyone's joyous. As soon as we got here, though, there was chance against Jeff Shee, and They were very small after 5 minutes, but by the end of the game, 3,000 away fans just behind us were all singing about Jeff C being a so-and-so, not caring about us. And kind of glad in a way, because I think fans are waking up and realising what's been happening for the last 2 or 3 years under the Fosun ownership. They've got a window in January where they can change things and put the money where the mouth is, like they used to do. But for me, the jury's still out with that.
Yeah, I mean, Wolves have got a capable squad, a capable squad to stay in the Premier League as well, mate. But it's a big win for Wolves today. João Gomez had a couple of good chances. Cunha played a great ball into him twice, actually. But nice to see Cunha, who unfortunately may not be available for Manchester United, but he really kicked on today. He was a much better performance than Matheus Cunha. We missed that over the last few weeks.
Yeah, you can just see he's a level above anyone else on the pitch. He slows the play down, then he speeds it up at his own pace. You're probably looking at 4 or 5 games, aren't you, Bam, which is going to be a massive miss. But, you know, as we've said about Rodrigo Gomez today, Gedge, there's an opportunity there for someone else to step in and stake a claim. So
Exactly.
Whether that's Hwang, whether that's Forbes, you just don't know. But yeah, everything's more positive after a win. For me, it's early days yet. There's still obviously a lot more to do, but yeah, positive. We just looked more assured of ourselves defensively.
Yeah, massive win for Wolves. It's finished for Wolves. Wolves 3, Leicester 0 here at the King Power. Clean sheet for Wolves. Win for Vitor Pereira in his first game. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section now. Like, hit the like button. Merry Christmas. Exactly that. But we'll be back with the fans rap later on today, hopefully. Podcast out tomorrow as well. So please continue showing your support. And until the next one, we'll see you next time.